I'm Fernando from Kaleido. Okay. So I run innovation at Kaleido, which is a logistics group from Vigo, headquartered in Vigo, northwest of Spain, which has been differentiating itself through innovation for many years, but for the last 5 has created its own entity within the group, its own self-standing P&L, dedicated fully to innovation. It's called Kaleido Tech. We are a team of 10, and we do mainly 3 things. On the right-hand side, you see our projects, which is our more traditional innovation, more engineering-based designs for our clients, for the complex logistics projects. On the left side, you have our products, which are both software and hardware, and some of them come from our central piece, the services, which is going to focus today, which is our corporate innovation programs, including accelerators. We are running 4 programs currently. The first of all started, of course, in logistics, our mother's company activity. And it's been almost 6 years now since we started. The idea behind it was that we needed to include new portfolio of products in our services to our clients, and we couldn't do it at the pace we wanted alone. So we basically decided to create this method, this tool, in order to collaborate with other tech developers to bring this to the market. Some of those products got the attention of our clients, and they become quite successful, but not only the product themselves, but the process behind them. And the first industry who came and asked us for help in order to do something similar was the fish industry. As you know, or you might know, it's kind of strong in our neck of the boots, and a few of our clients said, could you help us out doing something similar? That program like this is for the fishing industry. And the fishing tech program you see there is now starting its 4th edition with 7 corporate partners. About 1.5 years ago, another market leader, in this case Wood Products, a client of ours came and said, could you help me out doing something similar for the habitat industry, that is involving everything construction and building related materials, design, etc., along the value chain, and bringing a program together to bring innovation in an open way to this industry. And we started Habitat Tech about 1 year ago, and just a couple of weeks ago we announced Aquaculture Tech, which is sort of a spin-off of Fishing Tech, but focused, of course, on our culture. So those are our 4 programs. Just a quick overview of the corporate partners that are part of them. Just note, for example, in our logistics tech program, the companies that have been part of it or are part of it are not only Kaleido, our mother company, but also carriers, OEMs, big port authorities too. There's plenty about our programs that I think are industry standards. There's, of course, challenge identification and prioritization. There's a piloting phase. There's a pilot execution. There's many things that are industry standards. I'm going to focus on what I think is differential, and it pretty much comes down to the fact that we are a corporate partner ourselves, so it's a very pragmatic approach, the one we have to accelerate in startups. So first of all, there you go. So there's no guaranteed any funding. There's no need to give out any equity for being part of the program. We don't think that's the right attracting tool to the startups. We don't want companies that are there just for the money. At the same time, we don't want to leave out those that, because of the current shareholding status, they cannot accept any new equity. So we focus on what technology they bring and whether they make sense, and we focus on bringing that opportunities in, and then we talk about how to frame it. Not mentorship is not needed. We've learned over the experience that many of the successful cases are led by very seasoned entrepreneurs that really don't need us to tell them how to run their business. What they need us is to create the opportunity with the corporate partner, sit them at the right table and frame the right pilot, and that's what we focus on. Deep dive into the tech. So you think about it, we are the innovation team of logistics company. We're mainly a bunch of engineers who like our engineering and just like to go deep into the challenge and understand it as good as the challenger himself. And we found that that's a very good tool in order to provide better and more appropriate scouting and better pilot execution. We do truly active scouting. It is okay to have an open call, and you might get good things for that, but we go to many events, we have alliances with many VCs, we have alliances with other corporations, other accelerators, we get referrals from successful entrepreneurs that have come through our program and refer us other entrepreneurs. We do a lot of online search, of course, like everyone, but what we certainly do is we spend a lot of time on the phone and energy trying to convince the right startup to participate. So it's not only the corporation, because you have a big corporation name that all the startups want to work with you, it is the right startup, the best ones that need to be convinced in order to come in too. The cross-industry applications. Innovation is not only about being the first of all thinking of something. Sometimes you have the vision of something that is working somewhere else, and you're just the first one who see, okay, if I made this tweak and this tweak, this is going to apply in my industry, and no one has thought about it. And we're seeing more and more startups jumping across our programs, and we're quite happy about that, about the results of that strategy. We have plenty of success cases that I'll be happy to share and describe. There's no time here for that, but I will be on the marketplace outside, and happy to share with you a little bit more details. If you liked our approach, either from the corporate side or the startup side, feel free to reach me. Our programs are now open calls for all of them, pretty much, and I'll be on the marketplace outside, as I said. Reach me out or my team later on. Thank you.